Still jogging them, but this might be why I keep on fucking up my foot when I try getting my 10,000 steps in.
It might be why you die when you fall and break your neck one day.
It's possible. I've tripped over it quite a few times.
Really?
I feel like I've been on my feet like every day for this past week, and I still don't have 10,000 steps.
Really?
Yeah. I guess it's because I'm on my feet painting and not like pacing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like on your feet but not walking.
Oh, I need to actually plug my GameCube controller
3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Ooh, 6,000. 1,000.
Why are you saying numbers?
The number of steps that I've had each day. I got 8,000 for one day for some reason. I guess they're not bad numbers, but they're not 10,000.
I've never counted my steps, but I'd be curious to see.
It's just a program that I have on my phone.
Maybe I have one now that I have a better phone.
It's just
Maybe
called
I have
Health.
one too. Oh, see, I did have that on my iPhone, and for some reason it never worked on mine.
Oh.
You could use that pedometer that you got.
That's right. I think I found that recently.
I think we even have some of the batteries that it takes.
No,
I bought them for the Sega Saturn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to try it sometime.
Yes, you will. You will have to. You have no choice.
I know on my days off I probably don't even get like 10 steps.
Yeah, definitely.
Bed, food, bed again.
Pretty much.
But
And even when you get food, you take
snack.
really big steps to make sure that your step count is as low as possible.
Yeah.
That might be the issue that I'm having. I have to walk 7 miles to get my 10,000 steps.
And I would walk 7 miles, and I would walk. I hate that song.
It's not a good song.
Huh?
I like it.
You like it? Well, you shouldn't.
It's probably something that I would sing along to, but begrudgingly.
Sierra's evading me because it's time for a flea and tick. I don't know why she hates it so much. It's not get hurt.
I love this song. Have you seen any games from Overworks?
Overworks? I don't think I've heard of them.
I seem to remember them being a good company, but it might just be because I like this game.
It's very likely that that's the only reason.
More games need a string quartet in them.
I don't know why she hates it so much.
Who hates what?
Flea and tick, Sierra.
Might have something to do with the smell?
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe it sticks uncomfortably?
She acts like it hurts or something, and she's like so afraid of it.
Wait,
She
wait, wait,
goes away.
If you... Okay, yeah, this is fine. We have 2 save files, don't we?
What'd you say?
I saw another save file that said level 7, but that's from our other time playing this.
Oh.
So we should be done here, and we just have to get to the little rowboat, which, judging from the map, is to your right, left. Your character's right, you're left. See the little green spot in the middle of nowhere on the mini map down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, down there.
Wasn't there something else I was gonna do?
I don't know. Was there?
I don't care.
See that ramp right there?
Yeah. Over me?
Yeah, that's
I remember climbing a really tall ladder. What was up there?
it's a place that you never want to visit again.
Did I get what I needed?
Yeah. Remember how many minutes it took to climb that ladder?
Yes, many. Took yes many minutes.
It was between 7 and 18. What do you think about that?
See, can you see how when I turn the camera, it looks a little splicey? Because I think this is interlaced footage. Watch that as I move past it. It gets kind of...
Why would that be interlaced?
Like, I paused it, see?
Ew.
Because the footage of this game, like, this doesn't have a progressive mode. That's why Like sometimes GameCube games, they start off saying, "Would you like to run this in progressive scan mode?" But only certain games offer it.
Why would anyone ever say no?
Because it doesn't work on a CRT, and a lot of people, like very few people had, enhanced definition or HD TVs or LCDs of any kind. And,
Gotcha.
when this came out, they were kind of being forward thinking. But even more forward thinking was the Dreamcast, which came out in 1999. Had a VGA output, and almost all of their games supported 480p.
Nice.
So good job.
Stroke up the antique.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's on her neck?
It's
right around here.
back of their head.
Okay. That's usually where I like
I know, that's why they love to be scratched.
Yeah.
Did I talk to Knife Guy here?
Yeah. How do you remember that? Oh, because he's doing the knife guy thing.
Hello, Briggs the Vice Captain.
He doesn't look much like a vice captain, but he doesn't look much like a pirate.
He looks much like someone who probably still lives with his mother in her basement, and probably has no friends. He probably doesn't bathe much either.
He has a side business, though. It's probably
A
sketchy.
side business selling things that his mother bought him out of her basement. Selling his old birthday presents and stuff.
Let's go to a place that has a better song.
Okay.
Talk to the boat.
What if the boat says something mean to me?
You're just gonna have to deal with it. It's snowflake. This isn't a safe spot. It's a safe place.
Safe place? How come there's a space after the period?
Because the writers hate you.
They do seem to hate me. And that makes me sad.
The straight north, it looks like.
Why can't it be queer north?
It can be queer north if you want.
Queer North Ho!
Just make sure to sail in zigzags if you're going that way.
Oh, somebody broke the sky again. God damn it.
This area of RPGs and breaking the screen. Yeah, just spam A.
There's no timed hits or anything, right?
Right.
That sucks.
Once you get more stats, you can use like you can spam cool abilities and stuff like that.
That was easy.
You know how Dark Souls came out and then suddenly everyone's emulating all the better things in Dark Souls?
And then suddenly what?
Everyone's emulating all the better features of Dark Souls in their
Oh, yeah.
games. Why didn't that happen with Mario RPG?
That's a good question.
It comes out and everyone's like, holy crap, this is so much more engaging when I can hit a button at perfect timing when I hit something and it hits harder. And I get a new animation and new sounds.
Speaking of
And
which,
every game does that after that. Why not? Give me that. Do that.
do you want to play Legend of Dragoon? Look left.
I have Legend of Dragoon. We should play it.
It's that thing right there. Yeah, there's a character in there that I'm sure you'll like, and it has timed hits. And it's like a major component of the game. Its RPG systems suck, but you don't seem to get to care about those, so it should be fine. Just like buy items and you're good to go. Oh, we're here because a giant meteor crashed onto this island, and we won.
I bet this was a Dreamcast game. I bet it was actually 480p on the Dreamcast.
It's possible, but you don't want to play the Dreamcast version.
Why not?
Its encounter rate is like double or triple this game's. Also, it's missing some of the cool features that this one has. There's a bunch of bonus boss fights in this one, for instance, that give you cool items. Well, if we're taking a break, I'm getting some more Goozahol.
I just wanted to look up if it's 480p on the Dreamcast. It probably is.
Are you hungry yet?
Nope. Yeah, it's 480p on the Dreamcast.
Oh.
I don't understand why they would do that. They port a game that is already running at 480p.
They also
It ran fine on the Dreamcast.
ruined the music.
And the GameCube was definitely more powerful than the Dreamcast. Like, the Dreamcast is... I mean, the GameCube is a pretty powerful little box. And they were like, just send it to 480. I don't even care. All they had to do was, like, flip a switch to say, do you want to offer this in 480p? And they're like, I don't care. They even put, like, higher detailed, more detailed polygons in it from what I'm reading. So it should be just better looking. And they're like, yeah, but we're going to have it interlaced. So just to say screw you to all the players.
The character models are pretty good in this game.
Also, that's what she said. But what she said was what she said.
Look at the size of that hole.
His smile looks so fake. It's
It
kinda
is
like,
literally drawn on.
yeah. It's the kind of smile that you paint on someone when you're just trying to like make it look like they're smiling, but it's not the kind of smile anyone really does have. Maybe it's kind of one you do when you're wanting them to look kind of like psychotically evil.
Vice.
Like one of those creepy puppets that just like, I want to destroy the world. Like that kind of face.
They kind of didn't know what they were doing with Vice. On the one hand, they wanted a sparkly, clean hero, but on the other hand, they wanted a rough and ragged pirate. So he has like a weird dichotomy going on.
I think the rest of his design is pretty good. Like his outfit and his hair and everything is fine. But that dumb smile, you just want to like smack it right off his face. And Ica, or what's her name, Ica?
Yeah.
Her hair. Why does she have handlebars for
I
hair?
don't know what they were thinking with her hair. I love the rest of her. They have a model of her hair that looks great. And they just decided that that's just her hair.
Like, you can't help but imagining, like, somebody, like, behind her, like, grabbing her by both ponytails.
I've played a couple of characters with horns that are just exactly the same thing. Oh, hello.
She's really curious about your shoes. They smell funny.
They smell like paint and boiled copper.
So how far away do you think you are from actually moving in now?
Well, the earliest I can do it is Thursday.
Oh, that's soon?
That's when the appliances are coming in, but I don't want to go in until I get the internet set up.
So you're good to start living there even when, you know, there's still work? You
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
do
of course.
Floors and stuff?
Considering that I'm mostly the one doing the work.
What are you going to do about a piano?
I've got to buy a piano.
Don't you have at least a keyboard that you can bring? Like a digital one?
I'm not playing a keyboard.
You going to buy a baby grand?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going to get one of those?
We've got our resources.
Can you get us one?
Do you want one?
When we get the downstairs back, probably. It'd be nice to have one. We can't really put one in the music room in there. It's too small.
Well, if you remove everything from that room, you could.
Yeah. But then it wouldn't be a music room. It would just be a piano room.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice place to have one day though. If we ever like move the music room somewhere else.
Yeah.
You can make the entirety of the downstairs a music room.
Yeah.
No, that's going to be my VR room.
Ooh, it's pretty cool.
Maybe. If Sarah will let me.
Only if you show her some really cool games on it.
With animals.
With animals. like that one where you play as an eagle.
Yeah. They need a virtual reality petting soon.
That would be great.
That would be great.
You wouldn't be able to feel it. That's part of the fun of petting an animal, is feeling its fur between your fingers.
Oh, it's pretty close for your character's hand model to just snap onto it.
If they react, you know, and they purr and they look all adorable.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I saw this one proof of concept game that was an MMO in VR, which seemed awesome. Like you just kind of whack people with your sword and you got a shield, or if you're a spellcaster, you do like the hand signals.
Yeah.
Or I guess if you had a bow, you like aimed it like a gun or something. I don't know.
See that level of detail line like 2 feet in front of me?
Yeah, I think I've noticed that before, and I didn't know what's going on with that.
This game really can't handle showing a higher detail any further away than the distance that I would piss. Jesus. It looks so crappy. Should have gotten the Dreamcast version.
Are you willing to deal with the increased encounter rates?
How increased is it?
I think dramatically.
Enough that the game's no fun.
It has a major impact in the enjoyability of the game, yeah.
So, if there's more encounters, does that mean that you're more overpowered by the time you get to the end of the game? Or
I don't know how they handle that because I've never felt like I've ever been underpowered. I like the song.
Why are you asking me how to get it out? He's probably going to call me a dumbass if I say swim to the bottom, right?
She's going to call you out for not remembering that she can't swim.
Well, she doesn't have to swim. I can swim.
But the correct choice is find a way to drain the water. It gives you the whole bling thing. Wait, does it?
It did blink.
I think it just went blink. Did it go bling?
Okay.
Yeah, this part of the song.
Better than what? I didn't propose an alternative.
That's a good point.
Does she know what my options were? 'Cause she's seeing inside my head.
I
too.
fucking guess.
I fucking guess. Yeah, this song's nice. Oh my god, this laptop is so hot. Why do MacBooks always get so hot? At least until I close Android Studio. Get out of here, Android Studio. You're embarrassing yourself. You're drunk, Android Studio. Go home.
Swimming down honestly does seem to be the better option, except how are you supposed to get a rock back up?
Well, you're underwater. It won't weigh much.
Have you tried lifting a 10-pound weight from the bottom of a swimming pool?
I haven't tried lifting a 10-pound weight ever. That's so heavy.
No, it's not.
We'll use the doors as it drains. Okay. Why am I missing a pillow?
Do you want this one?
Alright, thanks. Whoa! This pillow is super hot. I guess this.
From the chat, yeah.
Oh man.
I put it on my back the other day. It was so good.
Mmm. That sounds good.
Yeah. Get the spot.
One of these days, I'm gonna burn the house down, leaving this stuff like covered up, and it's gonna
Yep.
get too hot. It should be smart enough in these days to shut itself off when it gets to dangerous levels, but who knows? I mean, it's like
the
a.
shape of that convert or whatever that box is on the wire is like imprinted into the side of the sofa because that's like where it was for so long.
You'd think with a $2,300 laptop, they would know. They would put in some fail safe so it can't burn your house down.
I hope so.
That's a $2,300 laptop?
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's more than I would spend on a laptop
Why is it that expensive?
because Apple.
Oh. I think this dungeon is mostly linear. So do you have 4 points of spirit yet? Ah, damn it, you don't. Okay, I saw that you got some in your previous level up, but you didn't.
Just keep mashing A.
Yeah, you don't have any better options yet.
Get him.
So keep in mind that you can change the element of your weapon, which may do more damage, but that really doesn't matter. What doesn't matter is that depending on the element of your weapon, you learn different spells.
Why are we both attacking?
For visuals. Now you have enough spirit points to allow Aika to use her special ability, but you're almost done to just smash A.
So
I swear it gets more fun.
How do you know which ones are weak to which color?
Oh, that wasn't good. No, that is good. I think there's like an outline around their portrait that tells you what element they are. It's not supposed to make that much of a difference, like a 20% difference or something.
That was easy.
That sounds significant.
The game comes with a manual that tells you. Do you have the box? I can probably look that. It doesn't. Oh,
You can't get e-manual.
I can't get me a manual. I think your wife wants pizza.
Just order the pizza
I
already.
can wait, but I'll be going to bed like fairly soon, you know.
What? What
I
time are you
gotta
going to
work
bed?
tomorrow. I'll probably go like maybe 7:30.
How can you do that?
I take melatonin. So that
I take melatonin. I still go to sleep at 1 a.m. 3 hours after I take it.
If I'm like going through an insomnia period, it doesn't help me. But because I get up so early for work, I'll get up at like
Oh,
4,
yeah,
4:45.
that'll do.
So by the time it comes around, like 7
I've been interested in the health profession, but just knowing that the hours are so wonky, I would never want
Yeah,
to do it.
I mean, you can get jobs with nice hours. Like if you work in a clinic or something, they have really, really good hours. Not even 8 till 5 Monday through Friday.
That was easy.
8 till 4 Monday through Thursday, and then like 8 till noon on Friday.
I've got a friend that goes in the middle of the night, and that sounds so nice.
Yeah, you like runaway clinics?
I would way rather work nights than work mornings.
Ooh.
I have no problem staying up to like 8 a.m. That's fine. But if I have to wake up at 9 a.m., then that's a problem.
I'd
You
rather.
should work a night job because it's like
Oh,
you get paid more and you do less work, but it's just most people don't want to because of, you know, it messes with your sleep. But if that's already what you had this, then it's
I
no
wouldn't.
deal.
I wouldn't want to work a night job because it seems like it would be so sad to me, especially if you work away from home. Just like every time you get off of work, you're driving home, like the streets are empty and it's all dark and everyone's already asleep and you missed all the fun.
Would you rather that or be stuck in a sea of steel for about 45 minutes on your way back home?
Yeah.
They're both pretty
Hey.
bad.
Yeah.
You can order the pizza if you want, Sarah.
Remind me, it's chicken, sausage.
Mushroom. There has to be at least one vegetable on it. That's how you
Oh,
know it's
pizza.
healthy.
And 2?
There are
Is
a
that
few choices. Tap the
two
one you want.
mediums? Is that what we do?
Mm-hmm.
2 mediums.
Is it just sausage or do you have to say?
Italian sausage,
That
mushrooms,
was it. And you know
chicken.
something.
There's a chest off to your right.
My wallet should be in my jeans.
That's a healing item. So this game is kind of weird in that you can buy a crystal that's cast the same spell that you can learn, and because of the spirit system, it's actually better to buy items that cast spells than it is to actually cast a spell. I think I've never done that because that's not my play style, but it's apparently optimal to do that.
Oh, it's right here.
Pizzas, thank you. With chicken.
Looks like you're good.
So, what does that item do?
It lowered the floor of the entire dungeon.
No, the chest item.
Oh, the psyche item. It's a health restoration item. Just treat it like a potion.
Do I go towards the screen here or go back in?
Go back in.
Is this where I came in?
No, this is one floor above.
What's down this path?
exactly where you came into, but the water level is different. Which maybe helps.
Enjoy this song.
Thank you, I will. The next patch of Final Fantasy XIV will restructure the first expansion. So that's a great time to jump in. Vice is pulling a Sonic. He's really impatient with you right now. You're just taking so long. Why are you making him wait there? You're a horrible person.
What's the discount for?
I guess that's just like some offer. Because she was just like, let me see if I can enter a discount.
Oh, you should ask them every time.
Yeah,
Give me some
you
kind
get
of
a
a
discount.
discount, please.
Oh, I officially have my very own dishwasher now.
Oh, nice.
So you can leave dishes in it.
Apparently, it's... Yeah, that's a very good point. I can put dishes in it whenever I want. That doesn't mean anything. It's just nice.
Is it though? Is it really nice?
It looks nice. It's all glowy.
Are you excited to get it?
It would be nice.
Yeah. Is it pretty near to where your parents are?
It's about 2 miles away.
2 miles? That's good. So you could walk if you have like hot trouble or something.
Heart trouble?
I could walk, but what's better is that it's less than a block away from where my mother works.
Oh, cool.
So if I really need something, I could go over there, or I can just invite her over for lunch sometime.
Yeah, that's really nice. Aw.
And my students can just walk to my place instead of having to be driven there.
Oh yeah, because I guess some of them are too late to drive. Huh?
Does all your students come from the church?
A lot of them do.
Because your mom refers them to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. It's a good idea to get it nearby there.
Unfortunately, they get off school at 3, so probably the earliest that we can actually start our lesson is around 3:05, 3:10.
Yeah.
But if I do that, then my entire day would be pushed back a bit. That would be confusing.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have you being confused.
So I think maybe the best thing to do would be to, like, if they come before 3:30, that's fine. Just give them the half-hour lesson, and then just treat the rest of the time as a break or something.
How come nobody's attacking me back?
You got a back attack
Every time?
a couple of times.
I don't think I've been hit once since I got in this dungeon. I've had like half a dozen battles at least.
Well, last time you got super unlucky. That second screen right there tells you how close you are to learning the next spell of that tier.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what your spell list looks like right now. Go after the snake dude, and because the looper has super low, has super high evasion, so you're probably not going to hit it. And he also likes running away a lot.
What a wuss.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wuss nato.
Get boomerang done.
That was fun.
I killed something. That was fun.
I mean, that's every day for you, right?
I suppose.
Learn a new healing spell.
You ranked it.
Ugh, that's a poison spell. You don't care.
Poison spells would be cool if they worked on bosses.
They should work on bosses. I'm glad.
Why put spells in a game that are completely useless? Like Final Fantasy IV has so many spells that there's no point and then being
I
there.
really want you to play Phantasy Star 4. Every single spell in that game has a use.
There's Toad and Piggy and stuff, but the only things it ever works on is like
Or
imps.
guys that you can one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's dumb. But there are actually RPGs out there where every single spell is actually useful.
I don't believe it.
It exists. Dragon Quest 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's this big boy?
he's got some health on him.
Should I kill the other guys first?
I think Aika is doing like no damage to them, so she should definitely go after the Grouter.
Router. Yeah. I should probably kill the other guys so they won't be hitting me.
Well, after this turn, you can use Aika's
Oh God.
special attack. Oh,
Critical hit was not as strong as that guy's counter hit. Wevley.
that's a spell. I think water. Yeah, water.
I keep thinking these are high numbers, but it doesn't really deplete my health bar all that much. So use a spell?
Use Aika's spell. But she's in a very bad spot right now. Yeah, go ahead and kill that thing.
So where she stands actually matters?
Yes, go to S move. And Alpha Storm.
Alpha Storm!
And, is there something that you can hit? Like, I think no matter what you attack, you'll only be able to hit that one thing.
So if I get them close to each other somehow, I'll just physical this other
No,
guy.
she's stronger with the Alpha Storm, and you'll be able to use another one next turn anyway.
Okay.
You can skip this if you like.
And then I wouldn't get to here. Alpha Storm!
Yeah. So kind of her thing is that she's terrible in combat, but she's fast, and she has great cheap special moves. She's great at clearing out big groups of enemies.
And she has a pretty nice butt.
I'm more fond of her breasts,
Yeah, those are alright too.
considering that she's supposed to be like, I think 17. Yeah.
That was easy.
Let's see. Do you have it?
How does she level up again?
Like that.
She just leveled up, right?
She did just like that. Ooh, that's nice. Those are the items that you use to unlock new special moves. I think you should
Look,
need.
there's like 3 or 4
There's a lot of them.
LOD lions.
More like LOL lines.
Got him.
Got him. So Ike can kill these snakes easily enough. So can Ike.
Should I use my spell again? Oh,
You need 4. You have 3.
lame. Here goes! Okay, he goes.
Once you get one more spirit, then
Ugh!
you'll be able to spam Alpha Storm every turn.
How does that work?
There's a stat called like spirit or spirit points, and depending on how many of them you get, more of that bar up on the top. That is the accumulation of everyone's spirits, including their the amount they gain per turn and the amount that they get total.
Is there any disadvantage to using it? Like
None. The
So
only
you start every battle at 0?
with 1 turn's worth.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be like not using up my magic.
Right. You can spam as much as you want, and if you have any at the end of combat, then you just waste that.
Okay. Oh, I told him to take that, and then he did take it.
You just took it right there.
He just took it.
You seem completely okay with taking it too.
Hmm.
You got another Moonberry. You might be able to learn another special move.
How do I do that?
It's in the menu. You're requires some button pressed.
It's not that one.
There we go. Go to Ica. Super move. Yeah, you can learn Delta Shield.
Is that this?
Yeah. Ooh. And it only requires one and you have three. Yeah, go ahead and do it. And you can learn... Yeah, that one's really good. It costs twice as much as Alpha Storm, but it hits every enemy on the screen. And if you just... Oh, Landburst. Yeah, yeah.
All of her spells are named after like Greek letters.
So that one's good if you just, for some reason, can't use a special move one turn. You can just save up one the other turn. If you just can't hit all the enemies at once, you can save up for the better one. But at this point, she's learned all the special moves that she needs to.
Big fuzz.
Delta Shield makes you immune to all spells, I think.
Oh, nice.
Can you press It's only useful in specific boss fights, but when you use it, it's really good.
So it doesn't do anything to physical attacks?
Right. It's great for bosses that spam instant death spells or sass tech spells. Counter? Yeah.
Wait, he still hurt me a lot.
Yeah, that wasn't a spell. Oh wait, attack the big guy and then use Alpha Storm. Yeah.
Is that actually against the other one?
I think it is. It's a bit generous, and once this gets going for you, it's really skippable. Yeah, there it is. That's the point of Ica. The higher level your guys get, the easier it is to do that.
Hi there. Did somebody give you some medicine you didn't like? You poor thing.
I really like the atmosphere of this game.
What do you think, Sarah? Good atmosphere? Kind of reminds me of, this area reminds me of Sonic Adventure.
Oh yeah.
Game where you, well, I can't remember what it's called, where you like a boy in some ruins and then you have pawns.
Oh, Eco.
Yeah, it reminds me of Eco and then the game that has Street Covenant, like just because of the ruins and the way it's designed.
Hey,
the
so,
Last Guardian.
Yeah.
If you were standing in front of that door, you would be dead.
Do I have an option to stand in front of it?
No, you don't.
I still think about True Person.
Aww.
Yeah.
Was he a big fluffy?
Kinda.
He's like a cross between a dog and a bird and
Cat.
a cat.
What-
A dragon.
What are your options here?
Well, I could stand here and rotate the camera like this.
Was this a
I
shortcut?
could run in
back to
tiny
the
little
beginning?
circles like that. I could, I can't look at the ground.
Yeah, I think you want to go left.
Okay, if you want to skip all of my options.
There weren't any chests or anything in the other direction, were there? Oh, that's a big central room. You'll be able to see later.
What about this girl?
I know, isn't she so special?
Can I have a hug?
She'll tolerate it.
She loves the love. Don't you, girl? You love her love?
She's a love lover.
Loving love.
She found lots of Era baby photos when they got this phone because it's linked to Google Photos, so I guess they used to upload them to that and then I forgot about it.
You moonberried it.
You should be able to avoid a special move for Ike. It's not going to be great. What is it, like counterattack? Yeah, that's useful in one move in the game, but you gotta learn it in order to learn the other moves, so. Basically, the issue with it is that Ike is really good at doing a lot of damage per turn, and that requires you to not do any damage that turn. But if anyone attacks him, then they take a lot of damage, and that's good. But also,
Okay.
there's normally 3 other people for them to attack, so.
You had a good night? You get 2 treats and some wet food?
Why does she need the... can I see the control for just a second?
Have at it.
Damn it. Okay.
I damn you.
There's an item that's kind of hidden that if you come back later on, you'll be able to find. So I was hoping to save us some time and just find it here, but...
You know how people say things are incredible and they're like, oh, that's so good?
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to substitute for that. That has no credibility. Since technically it means the same
It
thing.
does mean the same thing.
So when somebody comes and says, our baby was just born, that has no credibility. What?
I think you want to go upstairs here. I think you want to fight these monsters here. Also, like, Chrono Trigger had that whole, you just, use him to attack the show guy, because he had a high defense. Yeah. And then have her attack the, yeah.
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 Oh.
I was
Maybe.
saying something.
Chrono Trigger has a...
Yeah, you just run into enemies, and then you kill the enemies, and the enemies aren't there anymore, and you just explore, and it's great. And this game came out like 5 or 10 years later, and doesn't have that. What's up with that?
Another Dreamcast RPG had it though.
That's good.
What's it called? Grandia 2. You see the enemies on the screen. There's no random encounters. And you can run into them from behind and you get a back attack. If they run into you from behind, they get a back attack.
I guess a special move here won't help because they have high magic defense. Yeah, you just gotta hope you hit. Nope.
God, I hate enemies like this in these kind of games.
With Ike, use Cutlass Fury.
Should she heal?
Nah, she's fine.
She doesn't look fine.
She's fine.
Here goes! Look at this low.
Magic? Yeah, enemies that you have no control over what happens with them, that just sucks. Got him.
I furiously cutlassed that guy.
For an entire 50% more damage than you normally do per attack.
That was a close one.
So every spell that you cast always takes exactly 1 MP. Which means that if you have a really good healing spell, it'll only take exactly 1 MP.
So, I've used up MP.
Not yet. You haven't used any spells. You use special attacks, completely different. What I'm saying is go into your menu and heal using spells. And it's basically free.
Does she have the healing spell?
She should. Yeah.
Sacre bleu!
Check her fire spells for a sec. Yeah, she needs more fire, and I think she's got a fire weapon equipped. That's good. Yeah, use Sacre Bleu. Yeah.
He needs more fire magic, doesn't he?
Yeah, they both do.
So should I switch to fire for them? Just the red?
Maybe. the more fire weapons you have equipped across the party, the faster the entire party learns fire spells. Ooh, and the next fire spell is pretty good. What you really need is one more SP. Yeah, that'll do it.
Hugo!
What I used to do is have everyone equipped with a different. Oh, that sucks. Element. Because then I can learn 4 spells at once. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, you get a counter. I didn't do anything, but I did not do anything. I guess it's really strong against fire.
So that's why she was doing so little damage to him.
Wow, I didn't know it made that much of a difference.
But it does make that much of a difference, doesn't it? Well, he's one hit from Dad anyway now, so
Yeah.
might as well stick with it.
And this guy's one hit away from the dead too.
Stay asleep, bitch. So, do you ever watch, what is it, RH White Goose?
I don't think so.
He just talks about, like, speed running news and stuff, and
Oh, that's cool.
he goes over, he's like a GoldenEye speed runner.
You are one battle away from learning the next fire spell, which I think is a strength and defense boost.
But he has this funny thing he does where, to avoid getting demonetized, he never says kill or die. He just substitutes passes away. And sometimes it sounds really funny. It's like, this one he did today, it's like, you have so many seconds or whatever until the train explodes and passes away all of the people in it.
That's great. Was that for GoldenEye?
Yeah.
I did not understand enough about GoldenEye to catch that reference.
There's a train level where it explodes at the end.
GoldenEye was an ambitious game.
Yeah. It's still fun to play, even though
I don't believe you.
the frame rate is crappy.
And the controls are absolutely unplayable.
They're an acquired taste. I'm used to them because I grew up with them. Well, I was already like a teenager by the time I first played the game.
I loved it when it first came out. I never want to play it again.
I still like to play it. But yeah, it definitely needs an HD remake, but it seems like it's not going to happen because, like, who has the rights to it? You need like, whoever owns James Bond has to give their permission. Probably Nintendo has to give their permission.
They remade it.
Pierce Brosnan's permission.
They remade it for the Wii, but
It's not the same game.
it's not the same game. Yeah, that's it. It's a pretty good spell. Probably worth casting it in any boss fight you're up against. I think it stays the entire fight.
There was another one though where he said you had to escape the train before Natalia gets pwned by the explosion. Like, he just sounded so like, he didn't even sound like he was joking. He just like, he gets pwned by the explosion. Like,
Was there a chest up? Yeah. He should just.
I think we need to bring pwned back. It's 2020. It's time.
It's time.
The world is ready to go back to pwned again.
Was Pwned a 2000s thing?
Yeah, that was like a mid 2000s.
Yeah, things come back every 20 years. And that was about the time.
It doesn't seem like 2005 was that long ago, but oh, pizza's here.
It really doesn't.
That's
15
years ago.
15 years ago. Do you need help eating any of that?
Thank you.
of short to have peak hair.
What?
Are you told people can have pink?
Yes. Did you know that?
Now I do.
Maybe there's no.
No.
Back when I was playing Fantasy Star,
Either wash your hands or don't touch any piece of the one you eat.
that is fair, I do have paint hands.
Fantasy Star what now?
I was back, I was with a voice chat group. And, this one guy did this thing where he would move his microphone away from his face and then scream. And it was, and I always found it hilarious. It sounded like he was screaming from the moon.
Yeah.
He was. Really awesome. So I'm sorry to do that now. It's Final Fantasy 14. No, I bought it.
What?
It's really frustrating me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said that you were actually full. I was
No.
like, what?
That was.
What did you say?
The sausage is great.
Yeah.
Sausage on pizza, that's just like, it's made to be. Meant to be.
And soups too. Sausage is amazingly delicious considering how disgusting it actually is.
Gotta be better than hot dogs.
I don't know what hot dogs are made of, but aren't they basically the same thing?
Don't ruin it for
I saw a video of someone making fresh chicken nuggets. And what he did is he got the pieces of the chicken that were left after you ate the chicken,
Pretty much.
and he blended that and fried it.
Yeah.
And then he asked the kids that he was around, does anyone still want to eat this? And they all raised their hands.
That's awesome.
It was like,
Did I just come up this ladder or am I going down?
you're going down this ladder.
Better than wasting food though. You know?
Yeah.
Yep. Instead of throwing the crap away, give it to the kids.
There we go. So what happened last time we were here was you died on the boss. Oh, okay.
That sounds like me.
So if you save here, then that shouldn't be an issue.
Did I forget to save last time?
Maybe. Oh, you're going up quite a bit slower than last time, but you're also talking quite a bit more bullshit than you did last time. Wait, go back into that menu. Yeah, go back in there. In new file, there's still a colon, despite there not being numbers there.
That's some lazy programming.
If it works, it works.
But if it doesn't, then it still does.
If it doesn't work, then it still works. Cool.
How thoughtful.
So the water is still draining into the shrine, right?
I think it's just falling down to the world below.
I mean, like the water that was coming in from above that was filling it.
Oh. It wasn't too bad, but it was worse than just swimming down and getting it.
I don't think you'd be able to get it back up if you swam.
An adventure and a half. I guarantee you that's not a literal translation of whatever it said in Japan.
If everything was literal translation, then anime would be so much weirder.
So much better.
Probably.
The cake, it's moving.
Cakes does not move, you idiots. You have to fight this thing now.
Okay.
Oh, so the boss fight music will change depending on your HP and the enemy's HP. Right now it has the low HP music on, but it should have had it you heal before you came in here.
And so I don't have pizza.
Yeah. The low HP music is terrible. I think you should have Ike attack and Ike cast that magic that you just learned on him. That's magic. Yeah. No, wait, you can't do Akram yet? I guess this does damage. Did some damage.
Not very much.
Nope.
Oh. I probably should have healed before I came in here.
He's going to do a massive AoE attack. Just, yeah, either heal or last one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Use in cream with her. That's the yep, right there. And on yeah, Vice is better because it'll boost his attack.
Give me strength.
It's like a Geno boost. Bonk.
Ah!
Same thing again, but use ink cream on Aika.
Look at this happy load.
Move. Give me strength.
And now heal Vice. Ooh. You've got to find a time to heal that is not a time that you should be defending. I guess heal with Vice and then focus with Aika. Or vice versa.
Moons, give me strength.
Okay.
This is probably better because she's actually defending. Oh. That wasn't better.
Better than what?
Better than only one person getting hit. I guess attack with Vice, heal with Aika.
Yeah. I would say that seems like the most logical choice.
Move. Give me strength.
Focus on both.
Maxed out. I can use.
Which is unfortunate because you're about. Wait, that's not supposed to happen. Colorless Fury on Vice, heal with Icon.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What do you mean give him strength?
His strength is her strength. Wrong.
Bonk in the face. Probably just hit him now, right?
Yeah, that's probably best.
He seems pretty close to dead.
Here goes!
Counter laser in the face. Ugh! You big old brute! Ugh!
That was easy.
Was that easy, Cameron?
Well, I was able to do it while eating pizza, if that tells you anything.
That might tell me anything. Sono Spirit, come on.
Tough.
Thank you.
Ooh, Mundo. And now she has cancer.
So many x-rays.
Gamma rays, alpha rays.
Yeah!
Is that their secret handshake?
Yeah, that's their secret handshake. You'll never use that item ever again.
Or ever before?
No one will ever reference it.
They're not even gonna say thanks?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a pat on the back or a hearty handshake?
Oh no, what happened last time was that you died to a random mook. I
That's not-
think I made fun of you.
Well, we weren't streaming that one, so I guess we'll never know. Also, it was like 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago? How long ago was this?
I think like 7 years ago.
Was it before I was married?
Yes. I think it was back in your first apartment.
No way. Really?
It's possible?
Did we even play games in my first apartment?
That was in Springdale, right?
Yeah.
We definitely played games in your apartment. Except at that time we alternated places.
What kind of games did we play in my Springdale apartment?
SNES games, GameCube games.
I did have an SNES and a GameCube back then.
They were good games.
And a PS1. I think that's about it.
That's all we needed back then. Nowadays, we need these 12 consoles we got.
You need every one of them. 13. 13 consoles up here.
It's a good number of consoles.
Not counting my Atari downstairs or the
Why is that not up here?
or the Virtual Boy upstairs.
I should say upstairs.
Or any of my handhelds. It's down there because it's plugged into the CRT down there, and I don't know. I just don't really want it up here, I guess. Also, there's not really enough slots in my entertainment cabinet for it.
I guess not. You'd have to double up on some slots. That's some good
It's-
flexibility you got.
It kind of seems like it belongs on a CRT, you know?
It does. But then, so does the SNES, and we still have that up here.
Except I'm not using the real SNES anymore. I'm using the analog NT Mini, which outputs HDMI, so that probably wouldn't work too well.
None of those words mean anything to me.
You know what HDMI is?
I do.
Hello. I guess I can go over there.
Hello.
Ships approaching from the north-northwest. Distance 1.5 leagues.
Here, it's like looking at me.
Are you looking?
She knows that she's about to get to the sink water if I go upstairs.
You ready for the sink water? She's all kinds of ready.
Yeah.
Once I move in, I can get a cat.
Are you going to?
I'm going to.
Yay, cat. What kind of cat are you gonna get?
Oh, I don't care. Whichever one has the best personality.
Are you gonna get it from the animal shelter?
I'm gonna talk to Erin. She's good with animals, so she knows everything that I gotta get. I'm not, but I can be. Right.
No one throws a sandwich party. Okay, Pizza Hut. Never makes you feel better.
I'm gonna throw a sandwich party now.
Just to show them wrong. But I proved them. It's Galcian's flagship. No, not Galcian.
Surprised you pronounced the name right. I guess there's not very many ways to pronounce it. Imagine if that was your outfit. You just walked into work and you were wearing that.
You just come into the office wearing that and everyone accepts it.
You go into the meeting. You're not even participating. You know, you're saying it because you need the information. You're just standing there like that.
Yeah, and people try not to look too much or pretend like it's weird, but they're all thinking it is. No matter. It's always a villain that says no matter.
That's because villains need to underestimate the situation that they're in. That's the only way the plot ever works, because it's always the big, mighty empire that has all the strength in the world, and like 12 people against them. That's a good line.
But what if some random passerby steals said flag and then sells it for scraps? And then nobody will ever know.
You burn their village, kill all of the villagers, and let their bodies rot in the sun, and leave your flag as a message to the others.
To anyone else who might steal their flag. And sell it for
And then when
scraps.
someone steals that flag, keep the chain going. And this is probably going to be the best stopping spot. Do we want to get some Zolo randomizer in?
Sure.
I'll send a message downstairs.
I forgot I put a sticker on this so I know whose controller it is.